it's a tough pill to swallow.
Have you raised that with Rachel Reeves?
I've written to Rachel Reeves an open letter.
And?
She wasn't very happy about it. To the extent, and I find this so petty, but the letter went out within 48 hours. Keir Starmer unfollowed me on Twitter, which I thought was very bizarre. But I got no response from Rachel Reeves, none whatsoever. In fact, I saw her a couple of weeks ago. I did the Laura Kuenssberg programme, and she just completely blanked me. And I think the industry needs to sit down with the Chancellor and the Treasury and have a proper conversation, because they're talking to all the big corporates of the world, but not the smaller independents. And I don't know about you, Emily, but I'd much rather go to my local bistro or local restaurant that's family owned, rather than these big corporate chains where it's the same uniform, the same menu, the same furniture on every single high street throughout the whole of the UK. And this is what we're seeing now. Those big corporates are swallowing up the small indie spaces.
I want to get back to your relationship with the Labour Party, because I think you threatened to quit a couple of months ago.
Yes.
And?
So I was a Labour Party donor. I'm not at the moment. And it's all hinges now for me on the autumn budget. That's it. If there isn't help for hospitality, which I was promised there would be in the election, if there isn't, then it's not the party for me. And I actually think we're going to see a huge shock this week in the local elections and the mayoral elections. I really do.
If you were in government, you'd say that's never going to be a shock. I mean, what do you mean by a huge shock? Let me ask you what you mean.
I think we're going to see Reform take a lot of seats this week.
And is that where you're heading now?
No, most definitely not.
I mean, I guess, if you're in power, you say that's what it feels like to be in power. That's what happens when a government comes in and they get a kicking because people, use the local elections, lend a vote to kind of give you a good kicking if you're in power.
I've just never, in my lifetime, I cannot remember this country feeling so flat, so demoralised. No one has a good word to say about it at the moment. And all those people who I was talking to during the election who were extremely excited, not just people in hospitality, who were extremely excited about the new government coming in, are now completely deflated.
I mean, I guess the Labour government has never shied away from telling us that this was going to be bloody awful.